Accucare Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine in Brick, New Jersey offers a state-of-the-art facility with all the best and current treatments. With athletic trainers, massage therapists, and doctors of physical therapy, Accucare has everything you need to stay healthy and perform at the highest level. Cupping, stretching, laser therapy, compression boots, and a full-body cryo chamber are just some of what you can expect at Accucare. Check out their website and social media links in my bio. No prescription is needed to see them. So call them today and start feeling and performing at your best. Again, thank you to Accucare for sponsoring the Shore Football Report. Hello, everybody. This is Rob Davis from the Shore Football Report. We got so much to do. You are watching the Shore Football Report's all-star package teams, and we're going to have so many shows, and we'll talk about it. But first, I want to do something. I want to thank Accucare for being our title sponsor for the whole 2022 high school football season. Couldn't have did anything without you. And, of course, number one, the owner and founder, Pam Anthony, and her tremendous staff. They've been great. They've been great to us all year. I love the fact that what they do with their athletes on the side, where they work with the athletes all year round with rehabilitation and recovery. And I love their top-notch facilities, which you guys need to go watch and go utilize. And also the way they communicate with their athletes. There is definitely a connection, a bond. They're winners. They're winners. And I knew that. So I wanted to expand the Shore Football Report in the second year in existence that we had. So I did two major additions to the Shore Football Report. One was Accucare. Accucare became our title sponsor, and the rest is history. They've been tremendous with us. The one thing I really like is that what they do is they donate, the overall players of the week get a free recovery session. And the athletes will be going in there if they won the winners of each week overall in the Shore Conference, and they donated that. And watching them work in there and bonding with that great staff was tremendous. I loved watching that. And I'm proud that they're part of our team. The other hire that we got was Scott Stump. Scott Stump came onto the Shore Football Report, and he was an incredible addition to our staff. And I am blessed to have both of them, Scotty Stump and Accucare. I couldn't have did it without you guys. I owe you a lot. I really owe you a lot. And I'm very, very loyal to you guys, and I appreciate everything that you have done. Pam Anthony and the Accucare staff, thank you. Thank you very much. You guys all athletes need to go to Accucare and work out there, rehabilitate, recovery. All athletes, guys, girls, winter sport, spring sport, of course, high school football, get to Accucare and Brick. You know our commercials that we post out, throughout the weeks and all that stuff. And you're going to keep hearing me throw out Accucare and this and that. And we're going to have a big, big commercial that we're going to do, us and Accucare, for you guys. And they're there. They're centrally located in between Ocean, Monmouth County, and Brick, and just a great spot. And it's a great place to just get better as an athlete. I love the fact that you're not only taking care of your body and the mind too. It's a focus. It is an attitude, and they're winners. And I just am so proud to be around them. Now, let's talk about the Shore Football Report's all-star packages. Guys, I was a head coach and assistant coach for 27 years. 27 years. So I've been on the committees. For 10 years, I was a rep. The last years of my coaching at Barney. I was a rep where I was involved in all the different all-star team committees. And it bothered me. It bothered me that there was always that cutoff. There always was a cutoff. In other words, you might do only first team. You might stop at second team. You don't do honorable mentions. You pack up and you leave. Well, there was a lot of names that I used to see on the board or on the table that were left off that, wondering, maybe those players and their parents didn't know that they were being talked about, but just missed those all-star teams. So when I started the Shore Football Report, I loved to play Santa Claus. So what I did was I expanded the teams. I added more players on each team, and I expanded the teams. So let me talk about what we're going to do. We're going to present 30 all-star shows starting December 13th, and let's talk about it. All right? December 13th is going to be all division teams, and each division gets their separate show. 7 different shows. We're going to have first and second teams for all division, and then we're also going to have award winners for each division. I pick an MVP, an offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year, special teams player of the year, O-line, D-line player of the year, sophomore or freshman player of the year, and unsung hero is a player who just doesn't get all the accolades, the ink, and all that type of stuff by the media like yours truly or others out there, but they're definitely going to be recognized. And we pick one for each division. We have fun with that. All right, so December 13th, we're going to do an all-division team, 7 different ones. I don't like to put one big one, 7 different ones. You can just watch your division, or you can watch all of them separately, though, with that. 2 days later, December 15th, I do an all-county, Ocean and Monmouth County. And with that, we'll have 4 teams. So you're talking about 152 players for each county getting recognized. 152 for all county. 2 days later, we pick an all-shore team, 5 teams. And we are going to have 190 players on that. So those are all separate shows. And then we do an all-region, and that's new. The all-region is something I thought of that these local newspapers cover certain high schools in areas. So I figured, let's make a region out of it. I picked 10 regions, and I put teams in regions, and you're going to see an all-star team in those regions. Example, the Toms River School District, all 3 Toms Rivers in Donovan, the Freehold School District. You're going to have, the south of the border, Central, Southern, Lacey, Pinelands, and Barnegat. So I clump it in, and what it does, it just puts different groups of guys in, and I make an all-star team out of those. Where your local newspapers are covering it, I'm making all-star teams of that. It's fun. I know it is. Trust me. I enjoy doing it. You're going to love that. But there's going to be one team for each one of those regions. So there'll be 10 regions. There'll be one team for that. I got all groups. So if you're group 1, group 2, 3, 4, 5, or non-public, you're going to be non-public, all non-public in the short conference, all group 5, all group 4, all group 3, 2, or 1, and I'll have fun with that. So you're going to be grouped in with different groups of players, and you'll be able to make an all-star team with that. And then the last one, which everybody loves, is how are you in terms of each grade level? So I'm going to have an all-senior team, an all-junior team, an all-sophomore team, and you got it, an all-freshman team will be on the Shore Football Report. A lot of names are going to be there. Over 266 players will be mentioned in all those teams. Going to have a lot of fun. And I like to call it the holiday season, postseason all-star teams. All right? I love to play Santa Claus. So here I am. All right? Santa Claus is coming real soon, and so is my all-star teams. Make sure you go on the shorefootballreport.com and look at all the all-star teams, and don't wait for Coach Dave to send you the links. Go there, do yourself a favor, go to that website, and check out when those all-star teams come out. And remember, it's not about you and I, it's about the kids. And the kids are the important ones. They supplied us with so much entertainment, wins, losses, whatever it is. High school football is the greatest sport out there, and you did a great job. All the coaches, all the players, all the fans. I'm wishing you Merry Christmas and enjoy everything. And the Shore Football Report definitely appreciates all of you guys. All right? Make sure you go to Accucare too. That would be a great Christmas gift. See you later. Hello, everybody. I'm Rob Davis, the Shore Football Report here. I will be presenting the Accucare 2022 All-Constitution Division postseason individual award winners. And then we will present the first and second team all-division team for the Constitution Division. So let's get right into it. Let's talk our MVP. Our MVP for the Constitution this year is quarterback, defensive back, senior from Jackson, Ty Mann. Had a great season, turned around the program. They were 3-6 last year, went to 7-3. Great turnaround, great leadership. Became the co-champs for the Constitution Division. South Jersey Group 4, they advanced to the state semifinals, had a big win against Manalapan, and then they played Millville, who eventually won the whole thing for Group 4, but lost them, played them real tough for one half. Great showing by Jackson and Ty Mann with that. On offense, he ran for 873 yards and 10 touchdowns and threw for over 1,002, and 8 touchdowns. On defense, he had 34 tackles, 3 hits behind the line of scrimmage, 2 interceptions, and 8 pass breakups. He was the quarterback on offense. He was the quarterback on defense. He was a leader on and off the field in the locker room and helped turn around the season from 3-6 to 7-3, and that's why he's rewarded the MVP of the Constitution Division. Ty Mann, the outstanding quarterback, defensive back senior from Jackson Memorial. Offensive Player of the Year, who's it go to? How's this one? Running back, junior from Colts Neck, Chris Scully. What a season he had, and he is a workhorse. And indeed. Co-champs for the Constitution Division. He took his team, and they made the Central Jersey Group 4 state playoffs. Great showing right there. And he rushed for 1,280 yards, 15 touchdowns, which was the second most by any running back in the Shore Conference. He's got great vision. If there's not a hole, he's going to make a hole. He is such a hard physical runner and tough to bring down. And you want him playoff time. And next year with Colt Next guys that they got coming back, look for Chris Scully to be making some big yardage in the run game next year. Our offensive player of the year is the outstanding junior running back from Colts Neck, Chris Scully. Defensive player of the year goes to junior linebacker, linebacker from Marlboro, Matt Cassidy. Matt Cassidy preseason was one of the top safeties coming into the season, but Coach Tagata moved him to inside linebacker, and boy, oh boy, did he shine there and did it with no problems at all. What a tough player, run stopper, and athletic linebacker he was. What did he do this year? Well, he led his team to the South Jersey Group 5 state semifinals. They had a big win against Washington Township, home, one of their first wins in a long time in the state playoffs. Defensively, he had 85 tackles, 11 hits behind the line of scrimmage, 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. One of them was for a touchdown. Offensively, all he did was run for 850 yards and 11 touchdowns. He was the workhorse. They wanted him to take them as far as he could, and Matt did not disappoint anybody this year with his play, moving from playing running back for the first time on varsity and also moving in the box at linebacker. He's our defensive player of the year, the outstanding junior linebacker, Matt Cassidy. Great job. Special teams player of the year goes to junior kick returner, punt returner from Jackson Memorial, Al D'Alessandro. Al is an outstanding, dynamic football player, plays wide receiver, plays safety, but on special teams, teams do not kick to him at all. He had a one punt return, 90 yards to end a half, which killed the other team big time, and teams just did not want to kick to him anymore on punts or kick returns with that. On offense, he had 31 catches for 502 yards and 4 touchdowns and 5 interceptions on defense and 1 touchdown. One of them was 90 yards. He can score anytime he touches the football. Al D'Alessandro, the junior, is going to be back. He's our special teams player of the year. Junior, do it all, skill guy from Jackson, Al D'Alessandro, special teams player of the year. O-line, D-line, player of the year goes to big 6'6", 265, offensive tackle, D-tackle, junior, Colts neck, Charles Whalen. Charles is a big specimen, was a skilled kid back in the day, and is embracing the line, and he looks the part, has the body that could put more weight on, got the length, being 6'6", going to be a major college prospect, I predict, in the spring with that. Led them to co-champions for the Constitution this year, helped them get an appearance in the Central Jersey Group 4 state playoffs, and helped lead with Scully behind the run game for 1,674 yards and 17 touchdowns. Charlie Whalen will be one of the top linemen, without a doubt, coming back next year in the Shore Conference. Our defensive line player of the year goes to Charlie Whalen, the Colts neck, outstanding junior lineman. Sophomore, freshman player of the year. Talking about linemen, Coach Ahern's got quite a bit down there, over there. The outstanding sophomore is going to be sophomore player of the year. Colts next, Albert Yodakis, 6'3", 235. Again, started this season, was able to lead them to the share a championship in the Constitution, Central Jersey Group 4 state appearance, and also helped lead Chris Scully have an outstanding year in the run game there. You're talking about a kid who's got an outstanding reputation in the weight room, in the offseason, going to trainers all over the place. A lot of people speak the world of this guy. When I seen him live, did not disappoint me. He's a good-looking kid with a bright, bright future. Next to Charlie Whalen and Ligio, they got some dudes coming back. In Lombardi, they got some dudes coming back. Colts next going to be a very, very high-level team in the Shore Conference, and that's because of also sophomore player of the year, offensive defensive lineman, Colts neck, Albert Yudakis. Unsung hero goes to a guy that is a star but doesn't get as much ink as probably he should. It's Ryan Mendez, the senior wide receiver, outside linebacker from Marlboro, 6'1", 200 pounds, came into the season projected as one of the top receivers in the Shore. His quarterback, A.J. Schwartz, got hurt, and he had a backup quarterback come in, and it was harder to get him the football. He still finished with 30 catches for 366 and 2 touchdowns. He had 90 tackles as outside linebacker. But Ryan was a kid that never complains. I mean, he's a threat. He was the best thing for a backup quarterback to have because he was such a big, strong target. He's an outside linebacker that plays wide receiver. Very, very finesse, too, he can do, or be a power guy at the same time. He's going to make some college very, very happy when he commits to somewhere. He's an outstanding product, and his better days are way ahead, but he had a great season. Helped lead Marlboro to a South Jersey Group 5 state semifinals. Caught a big touchdown pass against Washington Township in a packed house at Marlboro in the first round on a double pass. He caught it. I was so happy and proud for him because he deserved that spotlight. He really did, and helped his team with a lot of success, and just a great role model for a lot of guys in the Marlboro community. Let's hear it for unsung hero, wide receiver, outside linebacker, senior Ryan Mendez. Well, Those are the winners for the Constitution division. Now let's take a look at the first and second team all Constitution team.